Yo, what is up everyone? I'm Chris and we're MS Sauce here, and today we're bringing you part 8 of the Dragon Ball Z What If on what if Gohan was the main character. Now, before we get into it, I just want to say one thing. Guys, the way we're growing, it's amazing. All the support y'all giving us, we are so thankful and we appreciate all the support y'all giving us. One thing we do want to say is that when we hit 300, we're going to do part 3 of what if Goku goes to a different universe. Now, you can still vote on which universe he's going to. So you just have to go to that video for part 2, the part 2 of the last video, and just comment down what universe you want him to go to. Right now, it looks like it's going to be Attack on Titan. But yeah, so before we hit 300, if you want to vote and to see what universe he goes into, so go into 200 subscriber special, what if Goku went to the One Piece universe, and comment down below what universe you want him to go there. Besides that, guys, thank you for so much support, and we'll get into part 8 of the Dragon Ball Z What If. Trunks is fighting Cell Black, but he is no match for him, as Cell Black easily counters any attack Trunks throws at him. Trunks has no choice but to escape and travel back in time like he did before to get the help from the Z Fighters. We gotta remember that this Trunks is a tad bit weaker than he would be in canon, since in this timeline, Trunks only trained with Gohan, and he left and never faced the androids or Cell. He was still able to destroy the androids, only with a bit of more struggle. Trunks needs a way to make sure Cell Black can't see him for at least a minute, so he can go to the laboratory and Bulma will give him what he needs to escape. Trunks shoots a powerful Gallic gun at Cell Black, and it hits, causing a lot of smoke from the blast, and it gives Trunks a chance to get to the lab. Trunks arrives at the lab, and Bulma wastes no time giving Trunks what he needs to use a time machine to go back and get help. But once Trunks is ready to leave, a huge explosion destroys the lab as Cell Black appears and gets ready to kill the both of them. Trunks gets ready to fight, but Bulma shouts at Trunks, telling him to just leave and get help because he is no match for Cell Black. Trunks shouts, saying that he can't just leave her, but Bulma screams at Trunks, saying that if he fights him, the whole time they just spent preparing for this moment will be wasted. Trunks clenches his fist, but he knows she's right and tries to run away. But then Cell Black goes to kill him, but Bulma gets in the way, and Cell kills her instead. Trunks watches his mother die and is furious, but he knows what he has to do. He shoots a big ki blast and makes a run for it to the time machine, shedding a tear. Trunks gets to the time machine and gets ready to go back to the past. Cell Black finds him and shoots a huge ki blast that would no doubt kill Trunks. But Trunks manages to escape in the time machine right before the blast could hit. Trunks arrives at Capsule Corp, but he can't bring himself to find someone as he is still very injured and tired from fighting Cell Black, and only manages to get out of his time machine before passing out. Kid Trunks, as well as Emperor Pilaf, Shu, and Mai, find him and are confused on why there is a stranger passed out on their lawn and why does he look like Trunks. They all go get Bulma, and she is shocked that Trunks is back and in terrible shape. Bulma tends to Trunks as best as she can, but needs Gohan to heal him, and calls Whis so she can talk to Gohan. At Beerus' planet, they all just finish eating their bowl of ramen and the lettuce Goku brought. Whis talks with Bulma and she lets them know about Trunks and needs to bring them Gohan. Vegeta tells Bulma to tell Trunks to turn into a Super Saiyan and raise his energy as high as he can so that Gohan can use instant transmission to get there. Trunks turns into a Super Saiyan and they all arrive on Earth, including Beerus and Whis. Gohan heals Trunks, and moments later Trunks wakes up and sees everyone around him, but then he notices Cell and attacks him immediately, screaming that he'll pay for what he's done. Cell catches Trunks' hand and says that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but Trunks says that he'll kill Cell before Bulma slaps Trunks, asking what's the matter with him. Trunks sees his mother and breaks down in tears as he apologizes to her for not being strong enough. Bulma comforts Trunks, and once he calmed down a bit, he gets introduced to everyone. Trunks apologizes to Cell and says that he mistaken him for being someone else that attacked him. Cell forgives him, and everyone asks him what happened, and Trunks explains everything. Trunks then asks everyone to help him so that he could defeat Cell Black, and everyone agrees, and Vegeta takes Trunks to the hyperbolic time chamber to train as well as to see how much his son has grown over the years. Before Vegeta and Trunks fight, Vegeta states with confidence that he is much stronger than his son and says that if Trunks can hit him once, he'll win. Trunks agrees and transforms into a Super Saiyan Grade 2, and this pisses off Vegeta that his son, the Prince of all Saiyans, is still relying on that useless transformation. And Vegeta charges at Trunks, but Trunks uses that transformation to bait Vegeta in order to get a cheap shot on him, and he almost got a hit on Vegeta. Vegeta is impressed but says that he won't fall for that trick again. They continue sparring, and Trunks tells Vegeta to stop holding back and use his full power. Vegeta says with confidence that Trunks wouldn't be able to defeat him like that, but Trunks insists that Vegeta should use his full power, and Vegeta says fine as he starts powering up. Vegeta's hair turned completely blue, and Trunks can't sense his energy anymore. Vegeta says to Trunks that this transformation is called Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue for short. Trunks asks why he can't sense his energy, and Vegeta explains that he now has the essence of a god. Trunks thinks that Vegeta may be stroking his ego a bit too much, but when they continue to spar, Trunks doesn't stand a chance and gets pummeled by Vegeta easily. But then Trunks gives a little smile, knowing that with the power his father has, it'll be more than enough to defeat Cell Black. But Vegeta fiercely questions Trunks why he's smiling in the middle of their battle, and he tells him that he'll have to train hard as well because this is also his fight, and he has to pull his own weight too. The time chamber ends, and they head back to the Capsule Corp. But once they get there, Trunks sees a familiar face. It's Cell Black. He arrived to this timeline similar to how Goku Black did in the original show, and it's confronting the Z Fighters, and especially Cell. Cell is confused and is asking why and how this guy looks like him, but Trunks jumps in telling them to be careful that this guy is the one that was destroying his timeline. Trunks wastes no time transforming into a Super Saiyan and attacks Cell Black, feeling more confident this time that he spent that year in the chamber training with his father. Trunks manages to go evenly with Cell Black, but it's not enough as Cell Black powers up and is getting the better of Trunks. Trunks uses his sword to attack Cell Black and manages to cut his leg off, but Cell Black heals immediately. Trunks powers up and shoots a Gallic gun using almost all of his energy, and at first it seems like it kills Cell Black, but then the smoke clears as they see Cell Black with almost all his limbs gone, but he heals them up to almost instantly. Cell Black then shoots his own ki blast, and Trunks does the same as they both get into a beam struggle. Trunks powers up as much as possible, but it's still not enough to defeat Cell Black, and the beam gets near enough that it's about to kill Trunks, when suddenly Cell jumps in and pushes the beam back towards Cell Black, but he manages to dodge it in time. Cell apologizes to Trunks for getting in the way of his battle, but he is getting annoyed that Cell Black is causing trouble while using his own body without permission. Cell gets ready to fight as he starts powering up using Kaioken times 50 and starts charging up a Kamehameha. Cell Black powers up to the max and charges a blast of his own that would no doubt destroy the planet completely. The blast is close to hitting the planet, but right before that happens, Cell finishes charging up and shoots his Kaioken times 50 Kamehameha that completely obliterates Cell. Trunks is in complete shock that Cell killed Cell Black so easily when he struggled when he struggled so much to do it. Cell turns around and states to Trunks that he'll need to train much more if he wants to be as strong as everyone else. Trunks asks Cell if he could train him, but Cell says no. However, Cell does say that Trunks can be trained by the God of Destruction, Lord Beerus. Trunks asks Cell and Gohan if they could go to his timeline for one other problem, and they ask what is it. Trunks said there was someone else who was a problem. But he wasn't so strong, but he was immortal. Cell just smirks, saying that he could beat someone who is immortal. So they all go to the Trunks' future and meet Zamasu. Gohan powers up and uses a Kamehameha on Zamasu, but he just comes back, and this goes on for a while. Gohan and Cell erasing Zamasu. Trunks is upset that Zamasu won't stay there, but Gohan tells Trunks to go back to get his father quickly. Trunks does so and brings back Goku, and Goku asks him why they needed him. Gohan said to press the Zeno button to bring him here. Zamasu gets worried and then does the thing when he doesn't canon and becomes everything. Zeno arrives and Goku explains the situation and Zeno erases it all. The others cram into the time machine and quickly goes to the past. Trunks is sad that his universe is gone, but Gohan says that he could stay here with them and live his life here. Trunks looks at Whis, asking if it's possible to bring his universe back, but Whis says that if it was erased by Zeno, then there's no way. So Trunks accepts this, and he decides to stay with them, but he asks Gohan how he became this strong, and Gohan said that they'd been training with the God of Destruction. Trunks goes up to them, but mistakes Whis for Lord Beerus, and Beerus gets a little annoyed. But he accepts only in the condition that Trunks won't mess around with the space-time continuum, and Trunks agrees. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end off this part of this what if. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave it down in the comments down below what you think of this part and what you think is going to happen in the future with Trunks staying in this timeline. Again, thank you all for all the support you have been giving us. We are so grateful and we are lucky to have all this. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.